attraction. It's like that. Snap, snap. Hello out there in YouTube land, yeah. Welcome to that review. We talk about stuff I want to talk about because it's my channel and you know how we do. Let's go. Well, today we're gonna be talking about something random, but something that's on my mind. And you probably have it on your mind sometimes, maybe not. But today we're talking about celebrity worship. Yes, you're out there, you're worshiping celebrities. Don't we all? Well, I don't. Not at all. But probably I did when I was younger. I think this is for the younger people out there. That they worship celebrities, they worship fashion trends, they're into pop culture, and they're really into this new Barbie shit way of being. Chica plásticas, chico plásticos. It's like you want to be plastic, you want to be fake, you want to be a doll. I guess when we were little kids in the 80s, right? Children of the 80s, you know who you are, you know. Okay, you out there, right? Hopefully. And you were out there and we were wanting to be little dolls. Well, we wanted to be little sweet sugar plums, you know, we wanted to be strawberry shortcake or something, or maybe we like dolls and stuff like that, Barbie and shit. But did we ever at some point wanted to be Barbie? Did any of us out there ever wanted to be a rubber sex doll? Yeah, I said it. Every day, all day. That's what's going on today. The rubber sex doll look. The Barbie necklaces that the kids want to wear that says Barbie. That plastic doll fad thingy that's out there. Where everybody's running around wanting to go and auto-tune is fucking up everybody's mind and making everybody think that singing like this is awesome. And it's not. It's not awesome at all. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I tried to listen to a Selena Gomez song, and I was surprised and disgusted to hear that the whole thing was pretty much auto-tuned. It didn't sound like her voice at all. I mean, it was Milli Vanilli all over again. And I don't know if you remember who Milli Vanilli is, but it was a famous group that sung a song, that sung a couple of famous hit songs that were on the radio. Then it came out that they weren't singing them at all, and they had like these Austrian accents or whatever, where they talked like Arnold Schwarzenegger in real life. I want to be the governor of California. And they just had that kind of accent in real life. But on the songs that they were singing, they were all like, girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, because it wasn't them. It was supposedly some random black guy that was working in some gas station. Supposedly, that's the way the story went. Well, whatever. To us, that was big. But that goes over every day now on television. I mean, Selena Gomez, auto-tune voice. And it's not just her. The fact is, you got Nicki Minaj. You got people like that all day long singing and dressing like clowns. And it really isn't about singing anymore or sounding good. It's about performing. Like if you could perform and show as much sex like Rihanna. For example, Rihanna will bring anybody on stage, even an old man, and practically do a sex dance on them and make out with some young girl on the stage and then make out with an old man on the stage, and it's just pathetic. And, you know, I like Riri. I think she's pretty talented. But is she a Shaka Khan? I mean, is there anybody out there that even has an ounce, a snippet of the talent that, say, Stevie Wonder had? Or Michael Jackson, for that matter? Or even Janet Jackson, for that matter? I mean, we had triple threats in our time. We had people with talent, right? And even then, we didn't worship celebrities as much as they do today. Well, they're more worried about celebrity gossip today than they even worry about their own children. Okay? Think about it. The way it is today is so pathetic, and I'm going to tell you why. When I look at television, which I rarely don't, I just watch a couple of stupid-ass shows, but personally, I prefer to watch old sitcoms of back in the days like Good Times, or especially an old favorite of mine, It's a Different World. It's a different world than where you come from. Okay, I didn't say I could sing, but anyway. I didn't really care for the Cosby Show because that was unbelievable. It was pretty full of shit. It was like, yeah, you know, they're this family and they don't even have one drunk brother-in-law or somebody. Everybody was so perfect that came to their house. Everybody's like, everybody was singing jazz and it was, yeah, that's cute, that's fake, whatever, right? But I really did like A Different World. That was a really good show. And I love Living Single. That was an excellent show. And I really don't care for today's shows. I'd rather watch The Nanny. The Nanny, name Fran. Oh, Mr. Sheffield. Like, I love Nanny Fine. I love Fran Dresser. She's fierce. She's real. She keeps it real. I like the shows of the past. They had outros. Real outros. Intros. Whatever. They had music. I mean, there was, she was working as a waitress, and all this shit. It was cool. Nowadays, it's just like, the show, and then that's it. And it's like, oh no. Where's the talent? You know, they don't even put enough effort into an outro or intro these days. I mean, the best one is Family Guy, where it's like, blah, 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 it's a big old number, because nowadays it's just, and then the show starts. It's like they don't even want to take $5 out to buy a real track. I mean, nowadays you get free music on your MacBook. Use that. Whatever. They're so damn cheap. They're so damn talentless these days. I mean, garbage television every day, all day. I mean, even that hit show, Hot in Cleveland, is just a spin-off bite off of the Golden Girls. I mean, am I right? I mean, if you even know what I'm talking about out there, a lot of you young people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, will buy into anything. Listen to this type of music, listen to auto-tune, think that's your music. You can go on YouTube and really look for good music where people sing with their mouth. I liked Amy Winehouse, and I'll tell you why, because Homegirl had mad talent. She could sing. Okay, she cared about it. She loved those girl groups, and now we lost her. We lost her right along with the drugs and Whitney Houston. It was so sad, and we all got our heart broken with that because all that talent, all that pain mixed and poof, dead, right? Whatever. How the flowers in the winter, dead. Well, I guess that's the price of fame. Back to the subject, though. We're talking about celebrity worship. I don't do it, and I advise you not to do it. I advise you not to do it, YouTube. To not worship those celebrities. It's not even worth it. They're not even worth it. They're people just like us. And the point of this show is to tell you, go look at those videos. Go look them up where these people are monstrous. Go look up those videos of those people that are monstrous because they wanted to inject themselves with illegal shit like collagen and illegal injections, underground shit because it's so fucking cheap. And then they turn themselves monstrous. They are doing that even in Hollywood. I mean, they're doing the big lips, the face. They even have a name for it. It's called, fish lips. But it's not even called fish lips. It's called something that has to do with fish with their. And they're like smeared out. They're like all smeared out, all ugly and all plastic. And it's the Barbie doll thing. And it's just gruesome and it's ugly and it's disgusting. And it's, oh, get it away from me. It's scary. It's super creepy. It reminds me of Tales from the Crypt. Remember him? He was the ugly little old scary looking thingy thing. Well, that's pretty much what these celebrities look like. The Crypt Keeper. They want to be Twiggy, and they want to be, and I mean Twiggy like skinny. Skinny as all hell, like a rail, right? And they want to be looking like they're dead, and looking all mummified, and looking all fake, and having their faces all frozen with a face like, and it's just like, why? You look like the motherfucking Joker. They call it trout mouth, where they got the lips like, and it's a regular fucked up surgery is when by accident they make their lips smear out and it's a hot mess. Well, I remembered it all of a sudden. Trout mouth. Look it up. Anyway, back to the show. So you got this celebrity worship going on left and right, 2012. People are falling into it. Celebrities that are into all these facial surgeries and looking like a hot mess. You got Demi Moore. She's looking like a complete hot mess these days. And I want to talk about her. Because she's just emaciated, like a little dog that's not being fed. And it's all because Ashton Kutcher left her old ass. Yes, I will diss her. I used to like Demi Moore. She could cry on cue. She was famous for that. She was fierce in Ghost. Yes, she worked it. You remember that. That movie was extremely fantastic. It had Whoopi Goldberg in it. It's a classic. It's a cult classic now. It's fantastic. And of course, they had our dear departed Patrick Swayze in it, who was, by the way, amazing in that, as well as in Dirty Dancing. And he's gone now. Demi Moore has worked alongside the greats. She goes and falls in love with this kid, and then she's amazed that he don't want to be with her anymore when she's an old woman, And she's planning on being all old and sexy, and then she's a cougar, row, right? Row, like a Dungeons & Dragons. And then she wonders why this child don't want to be with her. And it's like, no, at your age, you should be wondering why they're not breaking down your door, boo. You should know how to keep those men coming back for more. Real cougars don't get left. They send you home. They're like, thank you, Poppy. Bye. Okay? And you're supposed to stay like that until you ripe and ready for your grave. That's right. Because if you sexy enough, you sexy enough for all time. As long as you can stand and walk, you should have the men at the door, and your milkshake should bring all the boys to the yard. I said it. And yes, I really believe that. Yes. Because the universe grants you what you think it should. That's the way it is. So anyway, back to the subject. Celebrity worship. Why I felt the need to do this video? I think it needs to be spoken about. I don't know if anybody's speaking about it on YouTube. I will check after I make this. But if nobody's speaking about it, Lazizi is. So, I don't want to go on and on and on forever and a day and a year and a month with it. So I will try to stop it right here and tell you, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. There was a little girl such like, you're beautiful and you're beautiful and you're beautiful. Well, all of you are beautiful in your own way if you believe it. Now, if you believe you're a monster and you really believe that wholeheartedly, guess what? You're going to look in the mirror and see all kinds of things wrong with you, and then you're going to turn yourself into Trump and have those lips and look like the Joker. And permanent smile, collagen injections, the whole nine, the whole plastic face, fake ass face, titties, fake teeth, fake nails, and a tan face, and all this mess for what? For what's it for? To look like a celebrity that don't got their act, their shit together? A celebrity that can't keep a man, and that, I'm talking about Demi Moore once again, yes. I'm sorry, Demi, if you out there, but it's true. You fall in love with a young kid, why? Well, it could be your son. I mean, you probably say, oh, you want to talk, your man's younger than you. Yes, he is. But he's not 17, 18 years younger than me, and if he was, trust me, I wouldn't be all like, oh, don't leave me. You an old woman. Get yourself a man closer to your age, or get yourself a man even younger, whatever. Just know how to keep him. You keep them like this. When they wake up in the morning, bye. Okay? When you get a man and you want to keep him, make sure he wants to keep you. That's the moment of the story. Girl. Anyway, I believe that. I really believe that. I believe that that's a travesty. That's embarrassment. Because Demi Moore is like losing amazing amount of weight. And she's looking like all kinds of crazy old lady face and all that nonsense. Like Madonna as well, when I'm with a young boy, which I have no problem with that. But the whole face thing, the whole plastic face look and the big fat cheeks, and like one of the judge, I forgot her name, but she got the big fat face now. But she got the big fat face, the potato face thing. That's another surgery that they do where they try to give themselves this supple look, and I'm all for that. But girl, don't, please. I'm all for looking good. You know, don't get me wrong. And a couple of procedures here and there, you know, try to make yourself a little beautiful for the mirror. But to make yourself beautiful because you feel so ugly that you got to do so many procedures on top of procedures, especially collagen and injections and fillers and all that nonsense. It's not even for all that, girlfriend. No. And I believe this happens when there's a lot of celebrity worship involved. People are worshiping them and they feel like they need to look a certain way and nobody's growing old gracefully. Like my girl, Jamie Lee Curtis, who is, by the way, fierce and beautiful and is growing old gracefully. And there's some actors out there and singers in the business that don't worry about that and they just know who they are and they're beautiful inside and they radiate that beauty and you don't see them with all the surgeries. And if they have something done, you can't even barely see it because they're so fantastic. Look at Betty White. She's 90 years old. She's fantastic because she ain't worried about that. And we can see it. We can see how beautiful she is even though she's 90 because she ain't worried about that. She's fun, fantastic, funny, and still alive. And she's working it. She'll probably outlive everybody, but whatever. So basically, this episode was about celebrity worship. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of the Barbie fad and all the plasticness and the auto-tune and the fake faces and us worshiping those people that don't got it together. Because people like Demi Moore and people like Madonna and people like that, they don't got it together. They are plastic. They came a long way from being the fierce celebrities that they were back in the 80s to these plastic old ladies that don't know who they are and they just worried about their looks fading. It's kind of sad, right? And then you got your Lady Gaga who doesn't believe she's anything but a painting because she pretty much said that she wants to just die on stage, you know, for her art. And it's just like, yeah, okay, are you a person past yourself on stage? But whatever, that's my opinion and I said it. I guess that's all I got. Like I always say, click like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I do this all for you. And thanks for watching.